She grips the tiny cub gently and moves through the narrow passage. This place is new, chosen for its silence and the promise of 2 clean exits. A sharp smell hits her. Porcupine. She freezes, then lowers her head. The odor is strong and fresh. She reads the ground, broad tracks, drag marks where heavy quills brush the soil, small, dry droppings. Her nose confirms what the wind said. The animal is close. A porcupine near a den is serious risk. Quills are hard hair with backward barbs. A strike to the face, paw, or throat can cripple even a honey badger. Wounds can turn deep and infected. Body low, claws ready, she circles to judge distance and angle. Never touch the tail, never rush the rump. The cleaner side is the head and shoulder, where quills are shorter and control is better. The scrub stirs, a thick shape turns, spines rise and rattle. She holds ground, weight forward, eyes fixed. The space between them closes. The fight is about to begin. She circles, and the world narrows to a ring of dust and breath. The porcupine turns with back always presented. Spines lifted like a moving barricade. And every opening she imagines closes with a hard pivot and a shut. She grunts, twists inside loose hide, tears free. Next pass, faster. Another rattle, another jolt. The turn is brutal. Spines drive her chest and throat. Dry taste of keratin. Each breath pricks. Stings hang in muscle and make each step heavier. Quills ride her back and ribs now. A small sound slips from the opponent. Surprise, not fear. The reply is a full-bodied drive. She works the circle wider, then tighter, reading every shift of weight. But the porcupine answers each angle by wheeling to present its bristling back. A living barricade that advances and retreats with stubborn precision, denying her the clean line to the head and shoulder she needs. She feints low and commits, only to meet the sudden slam of spines, and though she twists inside her loose hide to tear free. The porcupine breaks from the circle, armor thin by the long grind, and runs with a stick side-to-side urgency. She stops to free herself from the weight she carries. Quills stand from her shoulders and rib like cruel sticks. It turns and combs with her incisors, working methodically along the grain of her loose hide, as if unsewing a net. An itch takes her, and she rubs against the root and the bank of earth to grind down what will not yield to teeth. Some barbs remain. They sit deep and make each stride a negotiation, but the set of her jaw does not change.
Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last.
Like calculation. There is no advantage left in the fight. No easy way to force her from the threshold she's drawn. Armor spent, will spent, it turns and goes, rattling into cover without looking back. She follows only far enough to fix the boundary once more. The little den behind her held by something that does not learn surrender. She eases the itch with slow foreclaw strokes, then rubs once against rough bark. No quills remain. If any tiny fragments linger, they lie buried and unseen. The scene shifts to a low hum in the air and a soft, restless shimmer around old wood. And here, the long story between honey badger and stinging guardians begins again. One drawn by dense sweetness and rich brood, the other bound to defend what labor has stored. A contest measured in nerve, hide, and resolve rather than speed. The first hollow offers nothing but anger, a rush of bodies, a prickle along the muzzle, a warning that bites. She backs off without bluster, drops her head to the bark, and reads for the heavier scent that means true reward, following faint spill lines to another trunk where a narrow seam breathes sugar and wax. A wrench, a tug, a loud tear, and pale comb falls, breaking open as it hits the ground. Defenders pour over her at once, needling the edges the hide cannot spare. Eyes squeezed to slits, nose tucked, lips folded tight. Yet she keeps to the simple economy that shapes this relationship. Work fast, take what can be carried, endure what must be endured, then move. She bites through the wax, gulps the syrup, and the soft bodies it holds, snatches another clutch. Concentrated food invites risk, defense answers with force. Both sides accept losses and repair. The honey badger is a small, strong carnivore built for problem solving and persistence. It lives alone most of the time and covers large ground with a steady, tireless walk. Its skin is thick and loose, so it can twist inside a grip and break free. Long foreclaws dig fast through hard soil and wood. The nose is keen and reads tracks, burrows, and wind. It eats many things: rodents, birds, lizards. Food is energy, but information is power. Burrow maps, nest smells, and old feeding scars guide each search. They raid bee nests and listen for movements under soil. They face many rivals: jackals, caracals, large snakes, and prefer to push through, not back down. Loose skin, strong claws, and stubborn drive work together like armor and tool. They rest in short spells and then set off again. A badger that pays attention finds more meals. Even when hurt, it calculates risk and reward. Calm study first, then action. That habit keeps losses small and gains steady. A small animal hides ahead, pressed flat under dry grass near a stone. The badger passes within a few steps, nose testing lines of scent that run the other way. Silence and stillness beat speed here. The badger chooses a different trail that smells richer and moves on. Only when the sound fades does the small shape rise and slip into a narrow crack, alive and unchallenged. Not every search ends in a chase, and not every tracker finds what it seeks. In general, the honey badger succeeds because it treats each task like a puzzle. It reads air, soil, and sound, then tests, adapts, and tries again. Claws act as shovels and levers, teeth act as cutters and wrenches. The body is compact, easy to turn, and hard to stop. It can handle heat, thorns, and angry swarms long enough to claim a meal. It remembers where good things were found and checks those places again. It is not fearless, it is focused. It avoids fights it does not need and finishes the ones it starts. Sensing the scent line of a home not hers, the badger reads the boundary and chooses the wiser victory. She turns away, leaving the porcupine to its den and herself to safer hunting.